Today from Scalestech, we bring you another automation project that is gonna help our client monitor and track their inventory in their storage silos, as well as dispatch accurate amounts and track every activity. Now, behind me is a project which is gonna involve installation of load cell mounting kits on silos. These silos are used to store grains, and the client wants to ensure that every time he's buying the grains and is loading into the silos, he's able to know what quantity has been loaded in. At the same time, when he is dispensing the grains, he would like to know, or he would like to dispense predefined quantity, so that at the end of the day, he can know how much was consumed and what is in the storage. So we are going to show you the entire project, how we are installing the load cell mountings, the pneumatic valves, and other control panels to ensure that everything works seamlessly. So come along with me as I show you how it works. So on this project here, we are installing load cell mountings on over 30-ton storage silos. And as you can see behind me is our technical team, our instrumentation engineers who are experts in weighing technology. So you can see this silo as it is. In between the silo and the pillars, we are introducing our load cell. These are just the cablings that are going to bring out the signal from the load cell. So there are 4 load cells on each point that are going to make sure that the weight of the structure is sitting on the load cells, and they will give this signal to our controller box. So we are going to mount the controller box here, which is going to be able to control every activity. So if you look here, down here, this is a pneumatic gate valve. This is a gate valve that is able to dispense the product intelligently. There will be a control box here wherever you can just program and say, I want to dispense 300 kilos. So you'll only push a button and it will dispense the predefined quantity. At the same time, you'll be able to tell how much quantity is in the silo and how much has been dispensed. This will enable you monitor your inventory effectively. If you're out there and you are into grains, or you're storing your goods in silos, and maybe it's for any reason, maybe it's for the feeds, whether it's for the just a milling company or any other storage purposes, and you have silos, we can help you monitor your inventory accurately by ensuring that we mount load cells and other controls that can help you optimize your operation. So we shall be keeping you updated on how the project goes on until the end, and I hope you'll enjoy. Thank you.
The client approached us with 2 main challenges. They were not able to know how much grains that were remaining on the silo, and at the same time they didn't have a very efficient way to dispense the grains. So you find that if, for example, they need 30 kgs of grains, maybe they dispense more than that. So we had to come up with a solution for the customer. So we started by analyzing what the client already had. They already had the silos. So what was needed for us is to install a weighing system and automate this weighing system. So we had to work with the structural engineer on how to redesign the silo so that it can accommodate our added modules, that is the load cells and the actuators. And because this was a custom project and we had not done it any other time, we had to start by prototyping. So we made our prototype and then did a number of tests before proceeding to the site for installation. So we had to choose the best indicator. We chose from one of the suppliers a seat. After simulation, we proceeded to the site to install the load cells. We made a custom control panel for the automation. Then we installed the actuators. The actuators were to help when dispensing the grains. These were now to replace the manual penning, so that now the system does everything. So after the installation, we had to do some tests. Some of the tests we did was on the accuracy. The system did very well when it comes to accuracy. Performance-wise, it also did so well, and the client was so happy with the results. So after successful testing, we commissioned the project and we left it over to the customer, and they started using the system, and after some time they saw a very big impact. So they were able to save time, they were able to track the inventory on time. Other additional features that we can add into the system to improve on the accuracy and the efficiency of the system are telemetry that will help relay the data into the cloud, so that we can be able to manage all this data from a central point. Like for this customer, they had 4 silos, so if they want to see all these reports from a central point, they can use the telemetry option. And another option that they can also use is report printing. So we can also add a printer into the system that can be printing reports maybe at the end of the day, so that they can be able to reconcile what has been maybe brought in and what has been dispensed out. For this project, we had another similar project that involved weighing of ingredients in a certain formulation. So this customer was actually manufacturing some insecticides, and they needed to mix 3 products in a certain formula. So we had to make a weighing system that could pump in the 3 products in the formula given. Our system could pump the ingredients based on the formula, and then goes into a mixing tank, and then after that it goes to the processing plant.